Hey guys, so today we're back at Lungman East Armory, so ballistas and drones. The daily contract is Arts Control 3, which does buff those drones. And the optionals that I'll be taking are all the single point ones and Deep Infiltration, which is a DP regeneration debuff, 40%. So not very polite. Star of the show today is going to be Silver Ash, skill 3. And honorable mentions go to Cutter with skill 2. To get things started off, we're going to need 2 tanks, 1 regular and 1 healer. Healer's just to assist with healing, nothing else. 2 healers, 2 single target healers. If you've got a decent AoE healer, you can use one of them as well. But you'll still need 1 regular healer. 3 snipers. And 3 vanguards. 1 fast deployment point gain vanguard, so Myrtle or Elysium. Elysium's significantly better for this map, just due to having snipers, so he can assist getting through those early points a lot better. And the 2 vanguards you'll be using need to be 2 block, not single block. So to get things started off early, we will be deploying Myrtle by herself. Over on the left, you'll see once this loads in for me. So right here. And Courier will be next in, just here. And after that, with Myrtle's deployment points, we'll be deploying in Scavenger. Scavenger's facing off to the left to help Courier. After this, we want to deploy Suzuro here, facing down. And Meteor facing backwards. After that, just cruise north. Jessica is the same, Jessica north. And once again, with Myrtle's deployment points, we will be popping in Gabriel. And Gabriel will be all the way back here, facing across. After this, we'll be sneaking in Cutter. And this will be the last set. So once we get to 17, what you see on your vanguards will be the last you'll see of them. So that's Myrtle done. Silver Ash in. And I don't need to worry about Courier, so 1 and 2. So now this particular part here is going to get a little bit hairy for your your sniper here. So just keep an eye on him. If you find that your healer's not coping to keep up with him, then just use the skill. So for me, looks okay, doesn't look like any dramas, so I'm just going to let that one go. The first group is usually okay, it's the second group that's going to give us issues. And also the reason I've got 2 defenders backed up one behind the other is because if ever there is leakage, it's always in this lane. So here come our next assortment of drones. And this is definitely where we will be using this skill, so I'm just going to wait until right now. And I'm going to use Suzuro's skill. You have your AoE healer, this is where you'll be using their skill. And the reason for that is this guy right here. He puts a lot of strain on Cutter, and now we're just going to wait until the drones walk into Cutter's area of attack. So this one down the bottom will definitely go through, so we're just going to use Cutter's skill and tidy that up. This next group of drones is where we're going to start using skills. I was a bit late to that show, but that's alright. Doesn't matter. Now, as you can see, that kind of all fell apart for me. Probably shouldn't have fallen apart as bad as it did. I'm not sure why it did. Probably because I was a bit slow on Silver Ash. That said, though, it doesn't really matter because that's the end of the show. So from here, we can just pull out Silver Ash and start deploying other operators in to finish the job. So you'll note that on the side, when the last wave of drones is coming, you'll have 4 regular drones and there'll be 2 flanking one of the bigger drones. That's when you know, as soon as you see the first drone start to move, that's when you use Silver Ash's skill. And Silver Ash's skill will run the entire duration. And that will finish it off. So yeah, I hope that helped you guys. You won't need Cutter if you have a better second sniper. That's probably the one important thing. Cruz is good, but not that great. So if you were to say use Vermeil, for example, you wouldn't need to use Cutter. But in that lane, regardless, you would still need to use a 2-block guard. That much is very important because it's highly unlikely that you will get anywhere otherwise. You could replace them with a defender if you wanted, but I probably wouldn't bother. So as long as it's a 2-block guard, you'll be fine. So yeah, I hope that helped you guys. And if it did, like, subscribe, and please tune into my Twitch channel.